Jose V here, Straight Bet Sports on the Gorilla Cross Radio Network. Finally hanging out at Cashman Field for a little bit of a practice here. We're talking with Tommy Olsen. It's been a minute, my man. How are you doing today? How was practice? How have you been in general?
I'm good, man. We're just getting in the swing of things now. It's been obviously a crazy, I guess, off-season you can call it. It's been like 3 months. It's good to finally get in the swing of things, man. It's only our second or third practice altogether, so it's good to see the guys and get going, man. So I'm happy to be back.
So what were you doing during this break, basically, to keep yourself in shape or just keep yourself ready for the season when it came around?
It was tough, man. I think it was tough for everybody because you couldn't get in groups really. I was in the gym a lot, just like my small gym at my place, and with a few guys. I know I was training with Jonah as well, trying to hit the ball around the park and all that stuff. You had to find little things to stay in shape. I know other guys were riding bikes and doing all that, and it was tough. It was tough for sure, but I think everyone had figured out their own routine and got it going.
So how tough has it been going from one head coach to a new head coach? It's got two different styles and so such quick of a time.
Yeah, no, it's I think everything's been wild. Especially, you got COVID, you got the season trying to start, and then obviously Eric's not here anymore. So I think everyone it was tough at first, right? But what are you gonna do? We're with the club. The club pays us, and we got to figure it out.
It's a business at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Well.
Listen, it happens all the time. I've already been. I was here when Chalise got fired as well, and you just gotta roll with it. At the end of the day, it's our careers on the line, and it's up to us to figure it out. So, listen, we're happy and lucky that Frank's here, a guy with such experience, to be able to come into the squad, even for just a few months. It's such a blessing for us because we knew it was a challenging process to find a head coach. So, having Frank is a blessing.
You talked about how it's a blessing to have him here, even though it's going to be for a short period of time. What do you do to try to pull as much as you can from him and learn from him in this period?
Yeah, I think everyone right now is just trying to get used to him, just trying to build a relationship with him and kind of figure it out. I think like we said, we've only had probably 5 practices with him, so everything's still pretty fresh. But everyone has a lot of respect for him, and we know what his playing career and his coaching career has been like. So when he's talking, we're all listening, and like I said, we're just lucky that he's here and willing to help out.
Has it been a hard transition from one coaching style to another for you so far?
You know what? I can't really say just because we haven't played, right? You don't really know until you play games, but we know Frank's, very open. He talks to us, professional, and I don't think it will be too hard of a transition. I think everyone's excited and ready to get to work.
So far, no word on if there'll be any fans allowed in the stands.
I would probably think no. But,
so far, no. But that's one of the things that you guys feed on more than anything, and it's shown the first 2 years as you've gone by. When you guys play at home, the crowd energy just seems to change you guys into a completely different team. Mm-hmm. How's it going to be for you guys playing at home now without that crowd noise, without that energy, without people trying to hype you up and back you up?
I think it's a struggle, right? I think it's a struggle for everyone in the league. Home field advantage is so important in this league. It's pretty wild. Especially for us. You look at our record last year. I'm disappointed. I know a lot of these guys, especially the guys who haven't played here yet. They haven't seen what Cashman is like on a Saturday night. So I feel almost worse for them because they haven't had that opportunity. But listen, we're gonna figure it out. Every other team has to figure it out as well. Might help us on the road, so we could take the positive out of that. But yeah, it's there's nothing really good to say. Obviously, we just got to roll with it, and it's unfortunate. Hopefully, all of our fans will be watching on ESPN, and they'll give us some feedback after the games.
So, final question for all of the fans that will be watching at home. I asked Coach the same thing. What can they expect from you guys in this shortened season?
Listen, it's gonna be interesting, man. We're trying to piece this thing together right now, but like I said, we're excited Frank's here. We have a good squad. We showed that the first game. Obviously, we only got one game to show that, but we have a good team, hardworking team. So, I expect us to go out there and put on a good show.
Once again, here's Tommy Olsen, goalkeeper here at the Las Vegas Lights. I'm Jose V. Appreciate your time, bro, and have a great season. Best of luck.
Appreciate it, man.